Hi there, good morning. My name is Claire. I'm a mom of 3, aged 12 to 18 years. I'm currently a facilitator at a tutor centre where I'm working in the junior department. I have in some way or form been working with children for the past 26 years. I'm Montessori trained and experienced. I have been able to work in the homeschooling system, as well as being a facilitator within the play therapy system. I've also worked in some more mainstream schools. I have been privileged to work with different methods and with many different age groups, and I count myself privileged to have had these different influences that can help inspire me to do what I do each and every day. As a teacher, as people who work with children, we often are givers and we become emotionally invested and connected to the children whose lives we touch each and every day. And after a year like 2020, we can be depleted and we can be despondent and sometimes start the year off exhausted already before we've even begun. So I'm hoping that we can chat over some points about how it is we can reconnect with why it is we do what we do, and perhaps give you some mindful steps on how you can approach the year and start it off being positive, prepared and present, not just physically, but present in your whole best self. The first point that we're going to discuss is that of why you chose to do what you do. And this is a personal journey, and sometimes we have to go back to the very beginning and put aside what we've learned over the years and think about why it is we first chose to do what we do. And it's important to take your time on this point, because the other steps will hardly feel worth it if you haven't taken this point to heart. Second point will be how we present ourselves to the world. Not just the clothes we wear or the practicality of the clothes we wear, but a deeper look at it, because how we talk, how we move, how we dress sets a tone between the children and you, and we want to create a relationship of feeling approachable, and so we can also look at the way we present ourselves. Thirdly, and very importantly, is how we prepare our environment. Many of our children come from unstable home lives and come to school with a need for a more settled morning. And if we can provide that, then we can enable their learning, because a child who doesn't feel safe cannot learn. So we have to do that step first before we know that we can do our main expectation as educators is to educate, and we can only do that once the child is ready to receive that, and that is in a safe place. And fourthly, we're going to look at the role of a teacher, not just what your educational facility expects of you or what your curriculum is asking of you, but a deeper understanding of why, what roles you can fulfill within that classroom. And often this links back to the first point as to why you chose to do what you do. And there are many words we can use for a teacher other than teacher itself. So those are the 4 points. When we work with children, we often create a routine and some tips on how to approach a new year, or how to settle into something that's new. And I think we need to do that for ourselves, because for me, 2020 has left me with a feeling of having a sense of lack of control. And perhaps these steps and tips will help you to gain a sense of purpose again and be able to start the year off on a positive note. Thanks for listening.